So I'm sure by now you've heard of something known as the red pill. Okay. And is it actually important for a man to even get involved in all the red pill thinking or the red pill communities? Is it hurtful or helpful for your development as a man? Because I believe when you can actually see the bigger picture of what the red pill and the red pill community is all about, you can use the red pill instead of the red pill using you. And that's a very big distinction. If you don't know who I am, my name's Daniel, and I help guys become men that they can be proud of, who attract women that they're proud to be with. And the red pill is an important ingredient in that. But I think people have a massive misconception about what it is, how to use it. And it's very tricky ground because a lot of men actually end up going down a deep, dark hole when it comes to red pill information. And this will have a massive impact on the way you view women and relationships and your dating life. So you better get a handle on this. And I'm actually going to map out for you in today's video how to use it from a constructive perspective instead of using it to reinforce victim type thinking, which for the masses, that's what happens. This is not for the masses of men who even know about red pill because most of them are stuck in a victim type thinking. And I know that's not you. So as a sign of solidarity, if you want to be a shining light for men and masculinity, to reclaim your power as a man, as a sign that you want to put your hand up, smash the subscribe button down below, and let's crack into today's video. Okay, so I'm going to start off by sharing a little bit about my own journey with the red pill and also how it relates to most men in their own journey. So this obviously analogy, if you haven't watched the movie The Matrix, I don't know where you've been and you've been living under a rock, but that's where the analogy comes from, okay? The red pill is given to the hero in order to help awaken him and strengthen him on his mission. The red pill is only supposed to be a good thing, and it's gone so weird and warped at this moment, and people hate on the red pill, but it's almost like the red pill is actually the catalyst for change. The hero's living in his life. You could say he's a blue pill type thinker in the movie The Matrix. He's just going along with everyone else, and then he finds the red pill, which is a change of reality. But part of that change of reality is almost a shock because it's like, oh, I'm not living this cozy life. Things aren't what they seem. And that initial shock can hurt a lot of people. I think when it comes to the men dating stuff and the idea of the red pill, it got into the hands of a lot of men who weren't ready to hear that. And it detrimentally has a very bad effect on them. So when you are the blue pill, myself, like going as a man, the main characteristic is you're very naive. Okay. This almost comes from a Jordan Peterson idea. First stage is you're very naive, you blue pill, you trust everyone, you trust everything about a woman. Oh, I like her, she likes me, it's all just going to end happily and everything's going to be great. Almost if you want to compare it to a child who likes Santa Claus, those are men who are naive to female nature. It's like you believe in Santa Claus. There's this guy who comes out at the end of the year and he gives you presents if you're good. Oh, women are just these beautiful princesses because I watched it in a Disney movie, and you're very naive. That's what you are. You're not a hopeless romantic. You're not any of that. You're just naive. And the way you start to move out of the blue pill is you get cut off at the knees. Okay. You get traumatized by betrayal. And I had this in my own life, like so many breakups, like again and again and again. And I'm like, wow, I thought I liked this girl. I thought she liked me. And it just happened to unfold for me that it just wouldn't work out, and so much pain and hurts, and it feels like my heart's been ripped open. And you start to question, like, is the way I'm viewing things, is the way I've been told, the way the world works and social dynamics and women and dating, the reason you want to take the red pill or you start looking for the red pill is because the view of reality that you got handed down from movies and your parents, and just be yourself and just buy a girl some flowers and chocolates. You did that, like I did that. I played out that game, and I'm like, that does not lead to the results that I wanted. A woman who was attracted to me, a woman I was attracted to, I could spend an amazing time with. My current view was not sufficient to make that happen. And if you found yourself in that position, there's normally a lot of hurts, like I said, betrayal, trauma that comes out of that type of worldview. So the blue pill is definitely not something you want to stay in there. But then you end up taking the red pill. Okay, for me, the main callus of the red pill, and I'm sure there's other variations. There was a book called The Rational Male by Rollo Tomasi, where he basically points out all the hidden types of female nature, and some of them are very confronting. Some of them are very scary in a way. Like you don't really want to look at them. It like kind of freaks you out. You learn all about hypergamy or women's hypergamous nature, and you think, oh, I'm a lot smarter. You're a lot more cynical. You know, you're a lot less trusting. Where in the first phase, you're naive. You trust everyone. You trust everything. Where now it's like, wow, what are the motivations that are actually going on here versus the surface level motivation that seem that are going on, and you become cynical. And that's actually a move up from naive. It's actually a step in the right direction. Blue pill, red pill. But the problem is if you get stuck there, and I've seen men in their 40s, 50s. There's one guy who always comments on my Facebook post. He's like the most bitter guy ever. I think he went through like a divorce or something, and he went hard on the red pill, which is great. It's okay if you go through a phase of cynicism, you critical, oh, woman, da da da. But the danger I see with that is a lot of men, it just reinforces their victim thinking. To me, the red pill is an empowering thing. Wow, I know what feminine nature is really like. Now I know how to act in the correct way if I want to get attraction from women. I don't just, a lot of men, they just start like crying like, yeah, but she's just going to leave you for a guy with the Lamborghini. So what's the point, man? And I'm trying to put on a ridiculous voice here, but like that's what it looks like. And one of the most unattractive things in a man is this whininess, this like complaining, this victim, but like, she's just gonna leave me anyway, man. Like, but what about this? But what about that? I don't have a cool job. And it's like, shut up. Okay, get your life together. That's what the red pill is supposed to be about. Wake up. In the movie The Matrix, when Neo takes a red pill, he has to go on a massive journey of transformation. Okay, he could just sit there like, I'm in the real world and the food sucks here. Like, I just want to go back to the fake world, which is basically what one of the characters plays out. I can't remember what his name is now, the bald guy. He wants to go back to the agent, take me back to the fake world. The real world sucks, man. But that's not the journey you're on. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching a video like this. You're on a journey of adventure. You're on a journey of transformation. And the red pill should be a boost on your journey, a major turning point versus like a reason to like sit and cry because the girls, man, like they just like all the guys with the money. It's honestly pathetic. And go through that phase of cynicism. I went through it for myself, and then move out of it, use it as fuel for you to step up and get to the next level. Not really understand what all the different pills mean, but I almost call it the green pill. You know, after that, you integrate the blue and the red, because I've seen with the red, then people come very stand up like, oh, marriage is just a scam, man, and you're just going to get ripped off, and she's just going to take all of your stuff. The green pill is an integration of blue and red. It's saying, cool, you've got snakes, you've got things that you've got dark elements to you, but it's also recognizing, hey, I've also got dark elements to me. As all humans, we have a dark side, we have a shadow side. It's only the naive guys that are like, oh, girls just have this dark side. That just means they're in shadow about their own dark nature. And the green pill, the phase after the red pill, is saying, cool, you got snakes, I got snakes, but I'm going to hold out my hand, and that's the best way for both of us to elevate. Okay, that's wisdom, phase number 3, where you're not naive and you're not cynical, but you're willing to still take a chance with wisdom, with discernment. And I don't see a lot of men getting to that place. They get lost in the red pill stuff, and it's just this echo chamber and just reinforces their victim thinking. So what I actually like about the red pill is it opens your eyes to a more accurate model of reality. Okay, you know what the rules are, you know what women's motivations are, so you can orientate yourself more and build a life that actually attracts women versus the cookie cutter advice of being yourself that got passed down from your parents, because obviously that's a load of nonsense. So to me, it's better. It's like you're playing chess And in the beginning, you're just losing all the time because you don't even know what the rules are. You have a fake set of rules and you keep losing. And then it's like, okay, cool. Someone actually teaches you the rules. Now I can orientate myself to win at this game. I can win at the game of dating, which is a pursuit worthy of men to go on. And a lot of men these days are checking out. They don't want to get involved in the dating game. They'd rather just sit on the side. And this is where pornography comes in. I don't even have to deal with real women. I don't have to learn. I don't have to deal with the ups and downs. I can just sit here and get the same dopamine from watching porn. That's not what your life is about. You have something greater within you. You have something calling in you, beckoning you forward to become a next version of yourself. And it's not going to be in this little dopamine, porn, pleasure seeking mode that you're in. Okay. And that's where a lot of the guys in the red pill end up. So how useful is that? But it's not the red pill itself. It's the men and the way that they apply that. So take the step up from cynicism to wisdom. The red pill is not the last step. Okay. What I don't like about the red pill is mainly the men who use it to reinforce their own victim thinking. You know, they were like a victim at the blue pill, like, well, the other guy's getting the girls, but I'm not. It's because they're better looking. I'm ugly. And then it's like they get the red pill and it's like, oh, well, because women like a man with resources who's made something of his life, who's competent in the world, who understands female nature. And then they're like, yeah, but like, it's so unfair. They'll just like leave you for a guy with the Lamborghini. It's like they just carry that victim thinking through. And to me, that doesn't have anything to do with blue pill or red pill. It's their own psychological makeup. It's like a boy psychology. It's very whining. Instead of saying like, okay, cool. These are the cards I've been dealt in life, whether they're good or bad. I'm going to make the best of the hand that I'm dealt. But like, oh, why did I get these cards? They totally suck. Like, there's not even any point in playing. Like, that's the attitude of so many men today. And it's really depressing because I believe men have so much potential. I believe men can change the world. I believe you right now can make something of your life. But that victim, whiny, sit around swiping on dating apps, watching porn version of yourself is not the version of yourself that's going to step up into the world and make something of your life. So I hope this was a bit of a bringing attention to the subject, because I see way too many men just going down a really dark hole, and it's not serving them. It's not serving the woman in their lives, and it's not going to serve them in the life that they're trying to build in the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video with a lot of whining voices as well. If you did enjoy the video, if you want to be a stand, like I say, for the green pill, for wisdom and masculinity, to use the information about female nature and apply it in a good way, smash the subscribe button to show your support and solidarity for men these days. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.